What's up, everybody? It's your boy Will Games 215 underscore in the building, and today I am here with my Eden Zero tier list, ranking the Eden Zero villains that we have in the series so far. I think this is only up to the Aoi War, though. Yeah, I think it doesn't go past the Aoi War. But without further ado, we're gonna jump on into the Kaede War. The Kaede War. I'm sorry. But without further ado, we're gonna jump on into this reaction. Well, I mean, into this tier list. But before we do that, do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. If you guys enjoy the content, if you agree with my list, if you don't, put your list in the comments down below, and then I'll comment on it, or we can have like a dialogue. So let's get into it, y'all. So first we have Nessa. Is that how you say his name? Nessa. He was okay. He was okay. Like, I really didn't like. I didn't really like him or like dislike him. I actually didn't like. He wasn't trash. Like some of the other people who I'm going to put in trash. Like, he wasn't trash. He was a good villain. He fought Wise. Wise beat him, but it was like he got right back up after him and Wise fought. So it was like, did you really beat him? Like, I don't know. Like, he's an okay villain. Like, okay doesn't mean bad. It's just like Nero was great. I like Nero. He died by Ziggy though. Was Nero great? Okay, only reason I'm going to say Nero is great only is because of like the Universe Zero stuff, where he showed up instead of Laguna as one of the Element 4, and how basically him fighting Shiki was the catalyst for Shiki to find another way to use Overdrive, which was for to go route Ziggy. So I kind of think he's a great villain. Yeah, he's a great villain. He's pretty great. He died. Ziggy did kill him, but I don't know if he was great though. I'm going to switch him to okay. He was just okay. There's not that many great villains. There's like a handful. And when we get to the great ones, like, I feel like you guys are going to agree with me. But he was okay. Like, yeah, he was okay. Sora was a great villain, bro. Sora was a great villain because he made me hate him. Like, I really hated Sora. Like, when he killed, well, when I thought he killed Witch, that was it. Like, I could not stand him. Him to torture Arjuna like that was like, to the point where I think it said she had got like Stockholm syndrome, and she just was like in love with him, but hated him, but hated that she loved him. He played mental games, and he was like acted on the physical part. He killed those two ladies of the evening, or he killed one of them. He killed the android that was part of his group, Psycha, because he was a bot. Like, he was a good villain. I really hated Sora with a passion, bro. Like, good villain. And he wanted to basically like do genocide. Like, he wanted to destroy all bots in the Aoi cosmos. And his arc was like the catalyst for like Shiki, Ziggy, choosing the right thing, the reason people died. Like he caused that. So I gotta give Sora his props. Laguna was a great villain, bro. I'm being biased because like he's actually one of my favorite characters. I like Laguna and Jin way more than I like Wise and Shiki a little bit. Like, he's a great villain. He was a great villain. That's just my personal bias. Like, he's Laguna Hurst. Like, is that his last name? He's Laguna, bro. Like that and Crow, I almost want to put him in trash. I don't like giant villains, but I'm just going to put him in okay. Like he was okay. Like no, bro, he was trash. I didn't like Dead and Crow. I didn't like him. And I feel like I was supposed to hate him, even though he, like, for the stuff that he did with Holy and killed Holy's sister. We got the backstory. Like, I honestly didn't really care about him. Let me know how y'all feel about that one, because I don't care about Crow. I thought he was trash. I liked Dachi. Dachi was okay. He was weird. No, I'm putting Dachi at great. You know why I'm about to put Dachi at great? Do you know why? If y'all have been following me on this channel with my Eden Zero reactions, the one character that I absolutely hate, despise, is Labilia. And he tortured her in the Belegor arc. That alone makes him my favorite character. So he's in the great. Like, great work. Great freaking work. Next, we have Jin. Great. Jin was the first rival, first antagonist that we really had for Shiki. And he was great in the beginning. Like, and then he got like this weird power boost on the Belegor, on the Belegor arc. And he was like beating Shiki's ass. Like, he was a great villain turned ally. But it's like him and Laguna, like, do you really consider them villains though? Like, they were, but it's like now they're part of the crew. If y'all feel like I should take them out, like, then don't count them. But I like Laguna and Jin. Once again, I'm biased because Jin and Laguna is like one of my favorite characters. So I forgot your name, but I feel like you were trash. Wizard. I had high expectations, and I feel like that's the only reason I feel like he's trash. It's because I had high expectations for him, and I feel like he did not live up to it at all. Like, I thought he was like actually going to be like one of the strongest Dark Stars, or maybe he just had the misfortune of going up against Shiki, and Shiki like destroyed him. I just did not. I was like disappointed compared to Clown and Killer. I don't, you know. Callum was Callum, you know, I'm gonna change this from okay to good, because these guys aren't okay. Like, he was good. Callum was a good villain. I liked his backstory with Jin a lot. I liked his fighting style, even though it was similar to Jin's. I liked his backstory. I liked his move set. Did he go overdrive? I think he went overdrive. I can't remember. But I liked him. I think Callum was like a really, really good villain. I liked his design. It was dope. Good counter. And I like that we actually did get like a backstory on him, how him and Jin was both trained in the same dojo, how they were friends, and how Jin went to work for Drake and Orochi Onsei's Galactica member. And then Callum went to work for Poseidon Nero and his son, another Galactica member. So I like how it like came together. Aijuna was a good villain. I liked Aijuna. She was a lot stronger than I actually thought she was gonna be. Also, I was really, really, really shocked about that. When she was fighting Laguna, she had him on the ropes, and didn't she almost beat Shiki and Rebecca? Aijuna was I liked Aijuna, but I really wouldn't consider her a villain though. She was tortured to the point where she just like had no choice, and she fell in love with the person that was torturing her. So she like, I gotta protect them by any means necessary. So it's like, I don't really consider her a villain, but she was a good one if you want to get technical. Lyra was trash. I wanted to like her so much, bro. She was trash. I don't know if she was trash. No, she wasn't trash. She was good. She was good. Her fight with Rebecca was trash. I feel like the author didn't know what to do with her, and I feel like he didn't know what her power was gonna be. Or like he could have just made her like not a fighter. Like, she could have just been like a support or something like that. Like, he, he just destroyed it. Like, she was not good. She was good. I'm fighting it in my head. Like, she was good. She was not good. She was good. Let me know what y'all think about Lyra. I liked her. I did. And I like the fact that she was black. He did Mashima. I'm gonna say Mashima / Mishima because I always say his name wrong. I like his, like, he's very, very like inclusive with his characters. So I like the fact that he has some like brown characters in his series. This bitch, Killer, I liked him. He was good. I like Killer. He lived up to his name. He had the killer instinct. I liked him. I like how he played the mind games. I like how he was strong. I like how, because he had me really thinking like Herman was still hacked for a minute there. But I liked him. He was a good villain. Really, really good. I don't even remember you. So, oh, is this Brigadine? Trash. He was trash. His fight with Homer wasn't good. Biased. I love her. Clean, love her. Draken, great. Y'all already know. Draken was the best villain Eden Zero ever had. His ties to the underground. Him being alive for, what was it? Like, hold on, I gotta look it up. Hold up. I tried to look up how old Draken, it's just that he's like 200 years plus. So, but Draken was like the best villain in Eden Zero. From his time as DJ Zombie to taking humans, sacrificing them to make himself younger, stronger, like that. Like Draken was like, if you remember, like when Eden Zero first started, they called Ether Gear magic from the Dark Ages. It's like Draken was from that time back then, so he had like pure ether gear. Like he was that strong. Then he became like the underworld boss, like a mob boss. Like you got debts. Like he coming for you. Like the best villain in Eden's Zero, hands down. I'm taking these three out. I'm taking Laguna, Jin, and Colleen out because they're not villains, bro. I'm taking them out. Dachi is staying because he tortured Lobelia. I don't care. But Draken was the greatest villain in Eden Zero, hands down. Shura is a close second. And y'all already know who the next one's gonna be. Akinoella was trash, bro. I'm so sorry. Trash. Absolutely fucking trash. I feel like he tried to create, I feel like Mashima Mishima tried to recreate Elsie and not Elsie, Urza and her mom. Like he tried to recreate that, and it was trash by making Elsie be her mom. Like I didn't like it. It was not good. And then I feel like she didn't really get to live up to the potential that she was supposed to have. She was a Roshan Seis Galactica member, and I feel like she showed nothing. Like, but I feel like that's due to like rushing and not wanting this manga to like drag on. Like, because I feel like he could have flushed her out way better. Like, why was she even there? Like, why was she even on Ziggy's planet? Why? Like, it just didn't make sense. Ziggy, top tier. I was calling that Ziggy was Shiki for a while. So when it was revealed, it was like, oh, but like not really. His story about how he was the only one left alive. Everybody died. Did everybody die? He made the wrong choice, and it led to a lot of deaths, I would say. From what I can remember, it led to a lot of deaths. To him being alone, then him being found by the robots, going back in time, going for a set mission only for his directive to get misconstrued, and then he became evil. Like, Ziggy, great villain, bro. I feel like he could have been. I feel like he also wasn't portrayed the way I feel like he was supposed to be portrayed because of the rushing of the series. But Ziggy was a great villain, top tier. Clown was a good villain. I personally like his design. I like Clown's design, so I want to put him in great, but I'm not going to do that because that's like But nonetheless, Clown was a good villain. He did what he needed to do. Beat Rebecca. Beating Rebecca and Wise is like, at this point, it's just not a feat. Like, it is what it is. But he beat Rebecca, lost to sister, tortured. He was a good villain. I liked him. I did. I liked Clown. This is my favorite villain. Dr. Mueller is a fucking top tier, underrated motherfucking villain. And I'm about to tell y'all why. Now, he's my favorite. Like, literally my favorite villain. And because, right, Dr. Mueller has ties to Colleen, to Jen, to Hermit, to destroying a whole freaking planet full of robots. Like, when he came back into the story, now he had ties with Wise because of Hermit. Like, he was so evil, and it was just like unadulterated evil. Like, he was evil for the sake of being evil. He was an asshole for the sake of being an asshole. Like I like characters. Like, I don't need to know why he is the way he is. He is that way because that's what he want to be. Like, he wants to be hated. He don't care. Anything for science, anything for research. Robots are not human, so I'm gonna use you to do what I need to do to figure out what I want to figure out. I liked him. He was my favorite fucking villain, and I'm so mad that his existence is like erased in Universe Zero. Literally one of my favorite villains, Dr. fucking Mueller, bruh. Love him. Next, we have Fee. He was trash. Like, not trash. He was good. I feel like he was trash. No, he was good. No. Universe Zero kind of redeemed him. I never like Fee like that. He didn't really do like, he just had good. I don't know. He's good. I forgot her name, but she fought Homura. She was cool. I liked her Ether Gear. I liked her Ether Gear a lot, and I like that she didn't feel the way Shura felt. I think she called Psyker like her grandpa. Like, he was a robot. He showed her how to do Ether Gear. He trained her and do all of those things. So I don't really consider a lot of the Ocean 6. I don't really consider a lot of them villains. I just feel like they were just aligned with who they were aligned with. Like, Shiki's like Rebecca, Wise, all of them are aligned to Shiki. Like, they're just aligned to Shura. Like I just didn't really consider them villains, but I liked her. I liked her. Kurenai was a good top tier villain, bro. That's another character who I hated just because, like, you are a shit mom. Like, I feel like bad moms equal great villains. Like, you like left your daughter, you enslaved the planet, made them work for you, like, and you tried to take out Draken. So, like, Kurenai was a great villain. I don't really like the fact that they made her good in Universe Zero, but it is what it is. Frog, trash. Even though Gills is one of my favorite arcs, this Frog is trash. He's trash. Evil Sister is trash. Even though Gills, once again, one of my favorite arcs, it's trash. Spider is one of my favorite fucking villains, but he's not a great villain. He's a good villain. Digitalis, my favorite. I'm gonna do my favorite arcs again. I'm gonna redo all my favorite Ian Zero arcs, because Gilst is my number one, and then Digitalis was like my second favorite arc. And then I would really only put like Belligore over it, but the beginning of Belligore was good. And then towards the end, it kind of like the momentum kind of shifted, which is kind of why I want to put like Digitalis over it. But I really Digitalis was my favorite arc. Excuse me, my second favorite arc, because I loved how dark it was. I loved like the evilness of it. So, and he was like really one of my favorite villains. He was really killing people in that digital world. Excuse me. He was like really, Digitalis had some great villains, bro. Dr. Mueller and Spider, like, great villains. Justice is fucking trash. Like, next. And Cure, I just was like, why are you evil, bro? Like, Cure being dead and Crow and then being like, but I'm gonna actually put Cure at good because I just remembered him saying like, to have a great good, you have to have a great evil. And Dead and Crow was his great evil, and he was like the mirror to that. So you know what? He wasn't trash. He was good. He was good. But let me know if y'all agree with my list. In my great pile for great villains, I have Shura, Dachi, just because he tortured Labilia. He's my favorite. Draken, Ziggy, Dr. Mueller, and Kurenai. I feel like they were great Eden Zero villains. Like, they were truly like people who you hated. Even though I did not hate Draken. Draken was good. I liked him. I really, really liked his character. But he was a great villain. Like, you wanted him to once you found out he killed Wise's mom, like, you wanted him to get beat. In my good section, I have Nessa, Poseidon, Nero, Callum, Ijuna, Lyra, Killer Clown, Fee. Forgot her name. I want to know what her name is. I forgot her name though. Spider and Cure. I feel like they were good villains. I feel like they weren't like over the top, but I feel like they were good. For trash, I have Dead and Crow because I feel like he was like really trash. It's just big and destructive, but like I never felt like he was like gonna do anything. Wizard, I was just like really disappointed. Like, I feel like the ball was dropped with him, and it made me feel like he was trash. Like, Brigadine was trash. He was just big. Like, Akinoella was trash, and I'm mad that she was trash because I really wanted to like her character. But I feel like because of rushing and because of trying to get the arc over with and not have it drag, she suffered. Like, the Frog, trash. Evil Sister, trash. Justice, trash. Jalal, copy, wannabe, and you're not even that good. Like, but that's gonna do it for this video. Let me know in the comments down below what you guys think. It's your boy Hook Games 215_ signing out. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, follow, share, all of those beautiful things. I'm out. Peace.